And in five, four, three, two, one. Good morning, Canada! And anywhere else that might be watching, or good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you live in the world. Anyways, how's everybody doing? I'm pretty excited today. I get to record my first video or show, whatever you'd like to call it, of keep that shit in the garage or do that shit in the garage. I think we're gonna go with do, not keep. Do that shit in the garage. So I'm pretty excited about that. Got my buddy DJ coming over a little bit later on today, and we're gonna try to work everything out. We got a few things we need to do for setup. I have another light I need to install. But other than that, once we get the table in, light installed, and our stuff set up where we need it, we can start recording. So I'm very excited about that. I'm hoping I'm not sure how long these are going to be. I don't know if I should put a time limit on them or if I should just let it go. I think I might just let it go at first and see what happens with it. But I don't know how funny we can be for more than a couple minutes. So we'll have to see how that one turns out for us. But either way, excited about the whole. Oh, I just hit the camera. Rookie mistake. Anyways, so yeah, I'm just want to see, if it's going to be like, can we do more than one episode a day? Is that a way to do it? It's not like a day of the week thing, so it's just a matter of figuring out what way we'd like to do it. Our time together will be kind of limited. He does work quite a few hours, and generally in the evenings, so he needs to sleep sometime. During the day is really the only time he has. So from there, we kind of have basically one day a week ish to record anything at all. And because, like I've said before, I kind of want to build some stuff up before releasing. I think the big thing will be to maybe record more than one video while we have the time together on different things, which should make it interesting because we'll be smoking along the way. So I don't know if we'll be smoking something in every video, because if we do, 4 videos at 20 minutes a piece, that means every 20 minutes we're smoking something. And I gotta say, generally I've got pretty good pot. So yeah, by the last video, it might not be watchable. Might be funny though. It might be extremely funny. So excuse me. Cheers. Good morning. So yeah, so extremely excited about that end of things. I've had everything's been running smoothly so far, at least recording audio, video wise, and the small amount of editing that I've had to do on these vloggy behind the scene deals. I'm not sure if I'm gonna name this or just call it vloggy behind the scene deal or what. But either way, yeah, everything seems to be progressing, so I'm excited. Christmas is coming very, very quick here, so I'm kind of limited on how much time I have to do everything. I've done all of my Christmas shopping, so hooray for that. It was awesome. I finished up the other day, and I'm standing there in line, and I put my debit card in to pay, and I removed my debit card. I then put both arms in the air and looked at everyone in line and went, yes! And they knew. Everybody knew. I was done. There was jealousy in those eyes. I seen the jealousy, and that just made me feel extremely good inside. Um, so yeah, so done the Christmas shopping. That's one last thing, but there's always a lot of things um, that need to be done before Christmas. So the Christmas busyness plus wanting to do this, so there's a lot on my plate. But I am pretty sure that I can achieve everything I want to achieve for the new year, and hopefully have a lot of footage recorded, and then I can release quite a bit at once. And it'll also give me the ability that if by some chance I can't record anything, I do have stuff built up in the hopper that I'll be able to release stuff, hopefully on a consistent basis, and build hopefully a good viewer group. So that would be you guys. Another thing that I've yet to done really, and I'm debating, I think I might just do uh, a pre-recording of it, mainly because I just I'm torn on it. The whole when you get to the end of the video, or sometimes in the middle, or sometimes at the beginning, the whole like, subscribe, share, and I understand the only way that I can survive is if people watch, and the best way to do that is if they like, they subscribe, and they share, right? Because that'll give them the ability to watch my videos as they come out, and if they share, that means other people get to check me out and check out the content that Streamcams Media is putting out. So that's awesome. But I hear it all the time when I'm watching videos, and I get it. Some places, I've seen a few that don't at all, and that's freaking amazing. But I'm just not sure how it'll play. So I'm gonna try to do maybe a couple funny things that I can do either during or at the end. I was also thinking, because of the time limit that I have recording with this camera, or this phone, as it were, then I might use them as like mock commercials for my bigger show that has no name still, which can run over an hour. And when I'm only ability to record 20 minutes to a half hour of time, there will be gaps in between. So I thought, hey, use it to my advantage instead of fighting against it. Let's work with it. So I'm going to, in those instances, until I can record steadily, I'm going to put in mock commercials, to fill in those little gaps so I can start and stop the conversations and have it hopefully run a little more smoothly. But I think those mock commercials, one of them I might just make a like, subscribe type video, to be played in there, or something that can be just played at the end, um, of my shows or videos. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be me doing it. I'm pretty sure people are going to get sick of my voice at some point, so it'd be nice to have someone else maybe do some voiceover and stuff. But we'll get to that when we get to that, because again, it's just one more thing I need to learn exactly how to do. I get the concept; it seems pretty easy, but I also thought doing the editing on the first video that I did, which is the one with no name, um, would work easier than what it was. And it did to an extent, and then I ran into my problem, which, for those of you who don't know, I was editing multi-camera, and basically it comes down to, after an hour of runtime, the audio goes out of sync, and there doesn't seem to be anything that I can do to change that. So I'm still working on that. Like I said, if I can't figure something out, probably shortly after the new year, then I might just release it raw, side by side. And what it is what it is, and I'll just deal with that. And hopefully the next one works out better, and I'm just gonna watch everything, make sure everything's the same format, everything's running at the same speeds, and just really try to make sure that I don't run into that problem again. So that was quite the ramble on what's going on. So I hope we keep progressing. Today goes really well. Maybe if I'm lucky, we might even be able to get more than one episode recorded. And then, of course, there's the editing that I get to do this evening, which shouldn't be too hard, but I've said that before and then ran into challenges. So we'll move forward, and we'll hopefully have everything running the way we want, and produce something funny and entertaining and at least enjoyable to watch. All right, with that being said, I will catch you guys later, and have a good one.